It looks like you finally got over the hump and finished first in your hometown race. How did that feel?
It feels good. I think first time in like 5 years.
You've been doing this since you were in high school, right?
Yeah, since I was 15. I was, let's see, I used to do the Orchard to Ocean run every year, just for fun, like 2 weeks, go out and train and stuff. And I was sitting on the steps of my church, and these guys ran by, and I was like, oh, did I miss the Orchard to Ocean run? And another guy ran by, asked him what it was, and he said it was triathlon. And I was like, I've never done triathlon before, and I played water polo, and I was like, I'll try it next year. And so I had the swimming training, and I was doing junior lifeguards for running, and I just needed to get a bike. So I asked my friend's dad for a bike, and he gave me his bike to borrow, and went out and did it. And total rookie, amateur, and it was really fun. I really enjoyed it. And next year I was like, I'm gonna train really hard for it. And made top 10, and then the next year I got second, and then the next year after that second, and second again. And then last year I didn't do it because I was in cross country, and then this year I finally did it.
Is it? I don't know if it's is it a sense of relief that you finally won? I mean, being second so many times.
It just feels like I can move on to the Olympic course now to go for that. You know, like getting second is just like, oh, I want to go back and get that first.
Yeah.
And so I think I got it today. Okay, swam. I was pacing off this kid from Santa Barbara, and we both kind of swam out to sea a little too far. We didn't know where the buoy was, too many people, and then came in on the bike and had a really good bike. By far, like I think I PR'd by 2 minutes in my bike. And,
wow.
And then I would have PR'd by like 2.5 minutes in my run.
What was working well out for you? Growing up, I was always a swimmer and a runner. In the last year or so, I've been really focused on the bike, and I felt like I really crushed the bike, which was good. I spent a lot of time on the course. It's like I just go to UCSB. It's nice. It's kind of like a hometown course.
Did you do some extra bike work this summer then?
I've been doing a lot of extra bike work. So I've had an Achilles injury that's been bugging me for about 2 years, on and off. So I've been backing off the run and really focused on the bike.
How was the heat today for you, especially on the run?
You know, it was okay. You kind of feel it at the end after you're done, but it's not that bad. It's like what, 80? So it's perfect temp. Nice and sunny. I mean, ideal for me would be like 67, but I'm definitely not, sweating bullets.
Granted, we have to do some wave starts and we have to figure out, but going in, did you expect that you might have a chance?
I would expect that I would be leading, hopefully after the bike. And I know there's one other guy down here, I think Leroy is in one of the later waves. I know he looked pretty strong, so see how he finishes. But I expect to kind of be running a little bit scared.
How do you feel about the time?
Good. I haven't done the course before. I know the bike's obviously a challenging bike course, so it's not the fastest course around, but 2:02 something was pretty good. Happy with that.
Were you going for sub 2:05?
Around 2 minutes or 2 hours. I mean, around 2 hours.
Yeah.
So 2:02's within that range.
Go ahead.
Well, Erika, volleyball coach and triathlete. How do you?
Well, volleyball coach first, and then triathlon just for fun. Triathlon keeps me in shape, and I've been doing it for a few years. Ironman distance to sprint distance, any distance that I feel like I'm in shape for. And this year's been kind of fun. I've been sticking around doing some local races because my volleyball's been taking up a lot of my time, and I knew some of my girls were going to be helping out on the course today. It was really nice to see Ariana Hugo and some of the other girls from Carp on my team handing out water at mile 1 of the run when I needed it the most because it was really hot today.
For this triathlon, were you shooting to win this triathlon?
No. Actually, my big race that I'm shooting for is going to be April 2nd, and that's Oceanside, which is a half Ironman, and that would be a qualifier for Kona for next year. So that's actually going to be my A race. So I'm going to really get in shape for that.
What was your strong event today?
Probably the bike. I felt strongest on the bike today, and then the bike to run was a little slow today on my legs. I didn't really feel like I had the pop until about mile 2, 3, and then when we started running downhill after the bluffs, I was like, I'm cruising. And like everyone on the course like is so nice and friendly, and like so everyone's saying good job, and it really keeps you going.
After doing the world record 202-mile relay swimming, why are you here today?
I guess to get a little more pain into the system. I do my one triathlon a year, and this is it. So this one's always fun.
So. The swim must have been a piece of cake.
Swim was, except for the shoulders were a little sore. But swim was a piece of cake, and it's nice to wear a wetsuit.
Yeah, the water must have just felt nice and calm and warm for a change.
Beautiful out here. Yeah, no swell. It was great.
Yeah, because tell me about the last time you came through Carpinteria.
Last time we came through Carpinteria, yeah, it was cold out there. It was probably on the first leg, probably our first leg going out. And yeah, that was chilly. It was probably 57, 56. And we were all kind of going, ooh, this is a little cold out here. Let's hope it warms up sometime soon. So.
On plan before the relay?
Yes, it was. And both John, Anna, and I, we were like, we're going to do it? I don't know. Because on Monday when we came in, we were like, I don't know. But by the end of the week, said, might as well, let's do it. We signed up. It's paid for. Let's do it. Let's get it over with.
You feel good about your time today? I mean,
yeah, I think it went pretty well. So I don't run, so that's my only run that I do each year, and it's been 2 years now since I've ran. So each year the Carp Triathlon is the only run I do, so it's kind of painful, to finish up.
Yes.
Carpinteria High?
Yes, and middle school and main school.
So your family are here today.
There's about 12 of them, and then a couple of my good friends, actually a few of them, so like 6 good friends, very good friends of the family and stuff.
Nice. Did you do the Olympic or the sprint?
I did the Olympic one, so this is my first one.
Oh wow, how'd you do?
First Olympic. I think I did what I was expecting, so it was under 3 hours, so it was great. That's what I was like going for, definitely the swim was the toughest part, but then after that, it's all downhill.
Well, with a support like this, you're totally inspired.
Oh, totally inspired. Every single corner, you turn around and you're like about to go up a big hill, or turn around and have to sprint a little harder, and definitely having that support is definitely worthwhile, for sure.
Now, you grew up here in Carpinteria, right?
I grew up in Carpinteria, yes. I am originally from Mexico City, and then we moved here when I was 9 years old, so I'm very proud of this city. Unfortunately we had to move, but I always try to come back, and do events like this, because I know how important it was when I was growing up, and I never had the chance to do it when I was younger. Now that I'm a little older, definitely getting the opportunity, it's awesome.
How old are you now?
I'm 25 now, so I did my first triathlon, my first Carpinteria Triathlon in 2000, when I was 19, so 6 years ago, and that was the sprint, and I did it overnight. So I signed up the night before, and I just jumped in the ocean, and that was it. Now 6 years later, here I am, doing the Olympic.
Were you an athlete at Carpinteria High School?
No, I was an athlete. I was never like an elite athlete, but I was always involved in sports, football, soccer, track. So I did my share of those 3 sports.
So when did you start picking up triathlon?
Triathlon was when I was 19. After I graduated from high school, I knew that I wanted to do something in terms of cycling, but also challenge myself in other areas. And running, I was never a runner, and I was never a swimmer, obviously. So, doing all three of them together it's definitely been an amazing experience.